Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Mr. Camilleri Show. We are determined for you to leave Season 2 with a firm understanding of place value. In Episode 1, we focused on place value of 2-digit numbers. In this episode, we are bringing 3-digit numbers into the mix. Before we get into the learning target of the day, we got to start out with the YouTube stuff. So do me a huge favor and please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to give you about 5 to 10 quick seconds to do that. If you subscribed, I really appreciate that. Even if you haven't subscribed, I appreciate you tuning in and I'm glad that you're here. Without further ado, let's get into it. DJ, drop a beat for the learning target of the day. The learning target of the day for Tuesday, July 12th is I can understand that the 3 digits in a 3-digit number represent ones, tens, and hundreds. Success criteria. Identify the digit in the ones, tens, and hundreds place. Write the number in expanded form. Rocking some new shades for this next segment. So now that we're at the demonstration segment of the show, I am going to demonstrate how to identify the ones, tens, and hundreds place in three different 3-digit numbers. Let's get into it. All right, so the first number is 123. So I'm going to start off by identifying the ones place. Now when we look for the ones place, we look for the digit that's all the way to the right. So this would be going left, this is going right. We don't know our directions. Left, right. So the digit all the way to the right is a 3. So there's a 3, the number in the ones place is a 3. So there's 3 ones in the number 123. Now the tens place is the number that's right next to the ones place. So right next to the 3, we have a 2. So there are 2 tens in the number 123. Moving that over there. And right next to the tens place is the hundreds place. For hundreds we have 1, there's 100 in the number 123. So we have 3 ones, 2 tens, and 100. All right, stay tuned for the visual. All right, so now for the visual, so 123, we have 3 ones, so I'm gonna bring down 3 ones. One, 2, 3 ones. There are 2 tens in the number 123, so I'm gonna bring down 2 tens and I'm gonna count by 10 as I do that. So 10, 20, we have 100 in the number 123, so I'm going to bring a 100 block down here. All right, so now that we have identified the ones, tens, and hundreds place in the number 123, I'm going to write the number in expanded form. So there's a 1 in the hundreds place, so 100. We have 2 tens, 10, 20. So 20, and we have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So 123 would be, in expanded form, would be 100 plus 20 plus 3. Because we have 3 ones, those are worth 3. We have two tens, so counting by tens, 10, 20, and we have 100. So 100 plus 20 plus 3 would be how you write the number 123 in expanded form. All right, on to the next one. All right, so the next number is 405. I'm gonna start off by identifying the ones place. So I'm gonna look at the digit all the way to the right. So the digit all the way to the right is 5. So in 405, we have 5 ones. There's a 5 in the ones place. Now, right next to the ones place, we have the tens place. The tens place, there is a 0. There are 0 tens. And then the hundreds place, we have a 4. So there are 4 hundreds. All right, now for the visual representation. So as we identified, 5 is in the ones place, so the number 405 has 5 ones. So I'm gonna bring out 5 ones. I'm gonna count by ones as I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the digit in the tens place, as I showed you before, is 0. So that means there are 0 tens in the number 405. So we do not need to bring out any tens. The number in the 100s place is 4, so that means there are 4 hundreds. I'm gonna bring 4 hundreds out, the 100 blocks out now, and I'm gonna count by 100 as I do that. 100, 200, 300, and 400. So this is the visual representation for 405, and now I'm going to write the number 405 in expanded form. Okay, so now I'm going to write the number 405 in expanded form. So the digit in the hundreds place in the number 405 is 4. So the value in the hundreds place is 400. There are 0 tens, so the value in the tens place would be 0. So 400 plus 0. And there are 5 ones, so the value in the ones place would be 5. So 400 plus 0 plus 5 is how you would write the number 405 in expanded form. All right, so the last number is 282. So I'm going to identify the ones place by going to the digit all the way to the right. So the digit all the way to the right is a 2, so we have a 2 in the ones place. So the digit again right next to the ones place is the tens place, so right in front of the 2 we have an 8, so there's an 8 in the tens place. And right next to the 8, going left, we have a 2 in the hundreds place, so there's a 2 in the hundreds place. So in the number 282, we have a 2 in the hundreds place, an 8 in the tens place, and a 2 in the ones place. Stay tuned for the visual. All right, so now that we've identified the ones, tens, and hundreds place in the number 282, we're gonna do a visual representation. So there's 2 ones in the ones place, so I'm gonna bring down 2 ones. 1, 2. There are 8 tens, so I'm going to bring down 8 tens, and I'm going to count by 10 as I do that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we have our 2 ones and our 8 tens. Now we have 200, so I'm going to take out the 100 blocks. I'm going to count by 100 now. 1, 100. 200. 'Line these up a little bit more so it's easier for everybody to see. So here's our visual representation of the number 282. We have 2 ones, 8 tens, and 2 hundreds. All right, last step. I'm now going to write the number 282 in expanded form. All right, so now I am going to write the number 282 in expanded form. So we have the visual representation right next to the number here. You guys and girls just heard me count by hundreds. So there's a 2 in the hundreds place, and that means that in the hundreds place we have a value of 200. There are 8 tens, and if you remember when I counted by tens, we have a value of 80. 8 tens is equal to a value of 80. And then we have 2 ones. And 2 ones is equal to a value of 2. All right, so there you have it. 282 in expanded form, it is 200 plus 80 plus 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for episode 2, season 2 of the Mr. CAMILLERI Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is a beautiful day outside, so I encourage all of you to go outside, play, and have fun. And if you get a free moment, practice some of your math facts as well. Have a great day, everybody.